Hi guys, welcome back. This is Jackie, and this is the Cruise in the World with Jackie. So we're almost on the MSC Divina vlogs. Tonight we're going to talk about back-to-back cruising, and then the next one that'll come out will be the final one with the overall review. So we booked this as an 11-night cruise, but we didn't know this when I first booked, but if you went to look on their website, there was this one that was from September 4th to the 15th. Then there was one on September 4th that was only 7 nights. And then there was one that followed that up for 4 nights. So even though we didn't consider it a back-to-back, MSC considers it a back-to-back. And the U.S. government, which is even more important, considers it back-to-back because anytime you come back into the United States after you've got to go through customs and everything. So on our 8th day, we came back to Port Canaveral and had to go through customs. So I'm going to play the video, but I did want to tell you something. There were other people on the cruise. We had booked it as the 11-night option. There were other people who booked it as the 2-parters. They booked a 7-night and the 4-night. Now, 2 things to consider if you do that. First of all, make sure that your travel agent or the booking agent or whoever you use or yourself books the same room. I mean, there are people that didn't and then had to move. My understanding is that the room steward, if you packed your stuff up, they would move you over to the new one. You wouldn't have to physically do that, but it's still a pain, right? I mean, that's a pain. I asked a woman why she did that because she had 2 different rooms. She said that she got more loyalty points, reward points for doing it that way. When I looked mine up, mine was the exact same one, but MSC has different experiences. I'll go into that on my next video, but you can book Yacht Club, you can book Bella, you can book, I don't know, there's like 3 options. We booked the cheapest, and there were no differences, rather, which way we did it. Now, if you did the Yacht Club, I think it was 100 points more if you broke it up. To me, we didn't even realize this was an option when we booked, but I wouldn't have done that for 100 points. I don't cruise enough with the same cruise line for that to really make any difference. Besides, MSC does match other cruise lines. So if you're like gold in Carnival, they could do gold in MSC. It's a whole. It's a lot more difficult than that, or it's not as black and white as that. But they will match. They might match you down 1 level, but it is a good deal. You can look into that yourself. So anyway, back to back. So you'll see the videos I'm going to attach, but basically we met as the last people were getting off. So the people who didn't book the 11-night or the back-to-back were getting off. We met in a lounge around 9:30 on that day when we came back to Cape Canaveral. They got everybody together. Everybody walked off the ship together and just went through a custom line. It was really simple. We have passports. They just scanned the passports. We got back in a line. We waited for everybody else, and we walked back on the ship. We were originally going to go to Cocoa Village, but to tell you the truth, we were kind of tired and we decided to stay on. They do a very nice lunch for you, which you'll see. So we just enjoyed a day on the ship. So it was a good experience. It's the first back-to-back we've ever done. We actually, during the shutdown, we had booked a, not a back-to-back, but a side-by-side with 2 different cruise lines, including an MSC and a Carnival. We were going to go on MSC, come back into the port, and go over to the I think it was Carnival, then MSC, or MSC and then Carnival. I don't know, but we were going to go on one, and then the very same day, we were going to go on another cruise line. Didn't happen because of the shutdown. So this is the first time we had a back-to-back. So enjoy. If you have any questions, put them down below. I try to answer all the questions. And please like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. Waking up in Cape Canaveral. Hey guys, so it is Sunday. We're back at Cape Canaveral. We have to get off. We're doing a back-to-back. We didn't think it was a back-to-back. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, we got to get off and we have to meet at 9:15 to go out as a group for the back-to-back. But interestingly, we just heard all numbers have been called, and it's 8:20?
8:30 right now.
8:30. So if you're wondering how fast the Divina can be on disembarkment, 8:30, all numbers have been called. So that's really fast. Really, really fast. So they do a great job. So last call for all people to leave, 8:45. Very quick. So everybody was off the ship. Last call was like 8:45. Now we're sitting in a lounge waiting for them to take our back-to-back cruisers off. Seems to be a pretty big lot of us. We actually booked a 12-day, which we didn't think we would be considered a back-to-back, but we were. So they checked us in to make sure, they're checking people in to make sure everybody's here. Let you know how long this takes. And walking off the ship at 9:15 or 9:16, so pretty close to when we thought. Trying to keep up. We're walking really fast. Oh, we're at that stop now. Okay, we're on to the port building. That was pretty uneventful. Probably can't film the next part, but I'll let you know how much time it takes. Okay, so I have to say MSC has their stuff together as far as embarkation. This one is supposed to be double the amount. It's a 5-day, 4-night, and there are already people on board, plenty of people on board. You know, we took less than an hour to do the back-to-back stuff, and there are people now on board. The buffet is now open. We're not actually eating because there is a special luncheon for the people that back-to-back. I'll put the menu, I'll insert the menu after this when we go to the main dining room. But I've been really impressed with how they do the embarkation and the back-to-back already. We're in here because it's really hot and I needed air conditioning and I needed to get a free iced tea. So we're just hanging out until lunch. Say hi! Hi. And we're just filming a little bit of the activity on board. The buffet has definitely surpassed anything that I've seen on Carnival lately. It's really nice. My husband will tell you that he doesn't think there's enough variety day to day, but I still believe that it has so much to offer that it's worth it.